Welcome back to Sunday League Football. Thank you very much to Tony for taking over in the extra yesterday. As for today, we're bringing you our very first pre-season game for our first team. Obviously, if you don't know yet, we've got a first team and a reserve team, so double the content all through the season. So if you liked what we did before, you're going to get double the amount. Happy days. So for this one, much to the annoyance of the lads, I've made them travel out to Braintree. It's about an hour away, and we're up against a team called Flitch United Academy. And I was going to go on to say we know nothing about this team, but we discovered in the extra yesterday that we've actually played them before. In fact, it was pretty much this time last season in pre-season. We got the drone out as well, and based on that alone, we know that this is a very tough side. As for us though, we've improved, brought in a few new faces which you're going to get to know over the course of the season. With that in mind, let's find out the lineup for today. Okay, starting in between the sticks, a familiar face. He's in our reserve side for this year. It is of course Sean, Rich, Roscoe and Tony are at the back. Nosey left wing back, Lee right wing back. We've got a midfield three of Kieran, Shane and Connor, which leaves up top Nick and Lewis. As for the subs, just two available for this one, an injured Tomo and of course Luke as well. So there you have it, both teams are pretty much ready to go. Should we go? Let's go. And so we start things off with Nosey on this near side, sticking the ball over the top.
No way he's offside! No way!
No way, apparently, no way. And so from the free kick, they play it short into the number 8. He sticks it forward into the 14 and gives it back to the number 8. He's found a bit of space. Looks to give it to 18, but Lee picks that one up. He spots Lewis on the run down the line, but this time, yeah, that is offside. We continue the early pressure with Nosey here as he sticks it forward to Kieran, who's got loads of space in that hole there. He then plays it forward to Nick. This guy's on the phone on the sideline. Nick puts it across. Number 5 picks up the loose bouncing ball there as he hoofs it out, looking for that number 7 on the far side there, but he can't keep that in. And that one goes out for a throw. That throw in is taken by Rich into Shane. I'm not too sure where he's going there, but number 10 cuts it out as he bombs down the line there. Looks to go past Roscoe here. And with that bit of pace, he has done so as he hits the byline, cuts it back for the number 9 who hits it past Sean. And that is 1-0 to our opponents. Number 9 showing the appreciation to his teammate for the assist as he runs over. Oh, he's one of those that celebrates in front of the camera, isn't he? Right. Oh, he's very happy. Words of warning from Andrew, though.
Go on, son. No, you're a bit too close, mate. Bit too close. There you go.
I think this has happened a couple of times. I need to make a guide about celebrating against Palmers FC. I mean, I was going to, but then I gave up on the idea. Kick off. And it's not long before we've given possession away to the 18 here, who plays it forward to the 10. He then lays it back as the ball's looped over the top, back for number 10 as he gets it under control. He's very quick and skillful, this one. And unfortunately, Roscoe, whose new kit is still on order, just like Shane, has brought the number 10 down. That's a free kick. And it is the number 10 to step up and take that one. Great save from Shaw to put it onto the bar, but the rebound comes out to the 18, who slots it past Sean. And after 4 minutes, it's 2-0 to our opponents. This could be a long day. Kick off. Moving on is Flitch back in possession here as 18 looks to get past Shane, but he loses out. Lewis lays it off to Lee, sticks it through to Nick there. Can he get on the end of it? Nope, keeper's off the line. He's done well there as that ball goes out for a throw. Here we come again now with Lee as he plays the ball down the line to Lewis. It's shoulder to shoulder with the 11. The defenders won the ball back for his team as 15 gives it back to 11. He then gives it back to the keeper, but it's not the best of balls. Nick closes him down. It falls to Lewis, who taps it in, and that is now 2-1. We've been gifted a goal there. It was actually the 11 that did well to get the ball back in the first place for his team. I'm not too sure if he appreciated the ball from the 15. Kind of forced him back home, but that ball there, a little bit short, and it's really good pressure from Nick there, which leads to another 50-50 ball between these two, and it's simply right place, right time as far as Lewis is concerned to tap that home for 2-1. And so it's back to the centre circle for a kick-off. Flitch now in possession as they play it out from the back into the number 8. He sticks it out to this near side for the number 9, but Tony's there on his touch to take the ball off him. Number 8 picks it back up. He sees it go out for a throw. Now Nick's actually going to take this one quickly. Lots of urgency from him here as it goes over the 15's head into the path of Lewis, who simply slots it past the keeper. And that is 2-2. We've had 4 goals in just under 11 minutes. It was an unforced error that gave us the throw in the first place, but Nick was quick there to send it long over the 15's head there, and all that's left for Lewis to do is slot it past the keeper. So Lewis with 2 now early on. Can he grab the hat-trick? We shall see. Let's kick off. So we've got possession back pretty quickly here with Kieran as he plays it out to that far side where Lee is. He gets it under control. He's got Lewis out there if he needs him, and he uses him as well. He's drawn the number 11 out there, and this is what he loves doing, beating a man. But it's a good battle between these two here as he fizzes it in, but no one can get on the end of it. Luckily, Nosey can keep it in. He gets it under control, puts a lovely ball back into the box. Nick gets his head onto it, but not enough to send it towards goal. And that rolls out for the goal kick over the far side. Possession now deep in our own half as Connor plays it forward to Lewis. He lets it run, and that's cut out by the defender. It's picked up by number 3, who sticks that one into the box. No one's picked up number 10 here. Free chance for him. I don't think he realised he had that much time, and he's sent that well over the bar. Here they come again now, back in possession as the ball's hoofed straight up the field towards that number 10. We know he's quick. He's had the better of Roscoe so far. He's caught him there. Roscoe seems to be in a little bit of discomfort. Number 10 plays it across. It's cut out by Tony. Out to this man on the edge here as he hits it from distance. That goes wide of Sean's post. Nosey now getting it under control as he plays it back inside to Connor here. He looks up and sticks it forward for Lewis, who's got beyond his man. That ball's bouncing. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can, as he cuts inside of the number 5. Does the same to the number 3. Sticks it up towards that back post for Nick, who heads it back towards Lee. 50-50 here. He's brave as he gets the shot in, but that's blocked by the defender. That goes out for a corner. Corner sent into the box by Nosey. Headed away by the defender there, and that is picked up by Lewis on this near side. He's got a chance to stick it back in, which he does, up towards that back post. Connor's on the end of it with a good header. Keeper makes a save. Nick looks to get it under control now, but that eventually is cleared away by our opponents. Over the far side, it's a throw from our opponents into the number 10, who heads it back to the original throw. He sticks it through the legs of Rich. He's not going to be happy about that. It's number 10 once again riding the challenges here. He's a very, very good player from what we've seen so far, and he's done well to get this ball into the box. Tony wins the header over the number 9 there. Shot comes in from the 8. That's blocked. Comes back to the number 14, who hits it. That's just over the bar. Been a good game so far, this one. Both teams having chances, plenty of possession, and that continues for our opponents here as number 7 sticks it inside to number 8. He's put under pressure by Luke, who's now on the field. He's replaced Nick, and Connor's gone up top as Nosey blocks that header into Kieran. Kieran then gives it to Luke. Luke through to Lewis.
Go on, Lewis. Oh, no.
I'll tell you what, we're having these problems every single week. Notice where the lino is as well. I don't know how he can give this offside. I mean, as Luke picks it up, how are you going to give Lewis offside from there? That's Sunday League football for you. Anyway, they've decided to take that free kick quickly as it's played into the number 8. We're not really switched on here as the ball's played over the top into the number 10. Great touch from him as he puts it past Sean. We're 3-2 down now. I mean, great goal all the same, but it's come off of the back of a dodgy decision by the lino. Not going to understand why the lads are a bit pissed off by that. Oh well, we've got to carry on. Kick off. After going ahead, it looks like our opponents are looking to get some more goals under their belts, but Roscoe's done well to get the ball back from number 9 there. Good composure from him there to play it inside. Luke's been a little bit too casual there. It's an all-full ball to Kieran, which number 8 pounces on, gives it to 7, who hits it. The last touch comes off of Luke, and that is out for a corner, which is taken by the 18. Flicked on. A cross goal by the number 10. No one can get on it, luckily. It's been a good period for our opponents. Over that far side now, it's good pressure from Lewis on the number 8 as well from Kieran as he wins the ball back, and now he makes his way forward. The challenge comes in from behind here as he's brought down, and that is going to be a free kick. So it's Lee that stands over this one. Good ball as well. Cushion volley from Luke. It's a good save from the keeper. Is Luke involved once again now as the ball's played out to Rich on that far side. He sticks a ball up for Lee. Number 15 wins the head. Connor's there to pounce on that first as he picks it up. He's surrounded by blue and white shirts, not too sure where to go. Lee makes a good run here as Connor puts a lovely ball in between the defenders. Lee, a cross goal for Lewis, but he can't get on the end of it, and that is out for a goal kick. Unlucky. Leeds United now with another ball forward. Up towards the number 9 this time as he cuts inside of Tony. Plays it inside to the number 10. Nice little bit of skill from him, but Roscoe stands tall there. Shaky start in this game for him, but he's come into it looking more and more composed as the game goes on. He puts the ball over the top. I didn't see it. There was a player in the way, but number 15 dragged back Lee there, and that is going to be a free kick, which is taken quickly by Luke. Out towards Lewis. Beats his man on the far side there as he makes his way into the box. Sees that one on his right as he hits it past the keeper, inside of the post, and into the back of the net. That's his hat-trick, and all I'm left to do is show this clip from Sunday League Extra.
How many do you think you're going to score today then, Lou? Get a couple. One would be nice, wouldn't it?
Looking for a hat-trick.
Hat-trick, yeah. You've heard it here first, hat-trick.
He called it, and he only went and delivered. The first 2 goals were more sort of tap-ins, but this one more of an individual effort as he beat his man on that far side, drives into the box here, and as he hits it with the right, straight past the keeper, off of the inside of the post. And that, my friends, is 3-3. Time to kick off again. I'll tell you what I'm loving today. The pressure that we're putting on. Not only from the forwards, but look at this. From the midfield as well. Luke and Kieran there. Kieran giving it to Lewis as he puts it across to Luke on the edge of the box. He then plays it forward to Lee on the overlap as he sticks it into the box. It's not the best of balls, but it's a defensive error.
Oh, hello. Yes.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely loving this. Goals all over the show, and Lewis has only gone and got his 4th. As I say, a little bit of pressure can go a long way. Even if you don't win the ball back, it sometimes makes your opponents sort of do unforced errors. But this time it was Kieran that won the ball back. He gave it to Lewis. And as it comes across to Luke here, there's not much on. Connor in an offside position, but when you've got people like Lee bombing it down from wing back to get into these positions, I mean, it wasn't the best of balls, and from there it's a bit of a defensive error which allowed it to fall to Lewis. A goal's a goal, and great work from the midfield to get us into that position in the first place. That's Leeds United Academy 3, Lewis 4. And so we kick off. We're going to continue with a throw-in on this near side from Nosey into Connor, who gives it to Luke. Back heel from him, back into Connor as he looks to thread a ball through, but that is blocked. Headed away now, but that's only as far as Kieran, who nods it out to Lee, who gets it under control. Takes on his man, puts it through to Kieran, who gives it back to Lee on the overlap. It's great football from the boys. Unfortunately, that one just goes past the post. Unlucky. Here come our opponents now looking to get back into this game before half-time. They're playing the 1-2s as Luke catches his man there. He's not happy with him. That's going to be a free kick on the halfway line. A chance for them to get the ball into the box ahead of the half-time whistle. And off it goes into the box, launched in by the number 17. Roscoe wins his header there. Kieran on the end of the second as it nodded down to Luke. He hits it up towards the halfway line, and as expected, that is the half-time whistle. And what a half it was for this lad here, Lewis, with 4 goals already. Surely he's not going to go for the double hat-trick. Quick reminder for those that want the shirts, you can get them from our website over in palmersfc.co.uk. Massive thank you to our sponsors, kitlocker.com, for making this all possible. We're going to have a quick turnaround of this one. As you can see, Nick's back on the field. He's replaced Knowlesy, and Connor's dropped to left wing-back. Wind, and I'm going to blame the awful kickoff on that. Don't worry, Luke, I've got your back. Anyway, from that, they throw it into the number 10, who gives it to the 14. Connor goes through the back of him here, and the ref gives a free kick. And that free kick is taken short by the number 17 into the 14, lays it back to the 17, who sticks that one into the box, and that is an easy catch for Sean. Here we are playing it out from the back now. Tony to Shane, back to Tony, as he's got a little bit of space to play the ball forward. He sticks it up towards Kieran here on the halfway line, who then puts it forward for Nick, who's in a bit of a running race at the moment. He gets beyond the number 17 into the box towards Lewis, who sticks it past the keeper. That's his 5th of the game. And I might have joked about a double hat-trick, but he's got 40 minutes to do it. It was great work from Nick, who picked the ball up from Kieran. I mean, he's done more running today than I've ever seen him do before. Got dragged back there. I know a lot of players that would sort of complain and go down, but he kept going. And where are the defenders? I do not know, but it just leaves Lewis to simply tap it past the keeper. One of the more easier goals he's going to get this year, and that puts the score to Flitch United Academy 3, Lewis 5. Time for a kick-off. Obviously, with so much time left in this game, we're still going to go and try and get some more goals as Tony picks the ball up there. He's under a lot of pressure there, but he puts it out to Lee on this near side. He's got a bit of space, looks to get beyond the number 11, cuts inside of him. He's backed up by the number 15. He's got Nick in space, but he opts to shoot instead. Keeper makes the save. Nick looks to get on the rebound. The keeper recovers well and keeps the score at 5-3. He's number 11 with a throw for our opponents into number 9. He gives it back to number 10. The danger man for them, definitely, as he gets beyond Lee there. Looks up and sticks a lovely ball into the box, but nobody's there. Tony clears. Luke misses it here as Lewis looks to pick it up, but number 15 goes through the back of him there, and that is going to be a free kick. 15 not happy with the ref at all, but it's the right decision. You can't leave the floor like he did, in case you missed it. I believe I can fly. He's still having a moan, and this is the example of a captain. Anyway, free kick's about to be taken. Nope, he's still kicking off. Eventually, we get to take the free kick. Taken by Roscoe, looking for Connor on that far side. Number 14 gets on it, but Connor picks it back up. He's under a little bit of pressure, so he opts to go back home to where Tony is. He finds Kieran. It's a clever little flick from him on the outside up to Connor as he looks to get beyond the number 17. He goes over there. He's trying to get the ball back, but it looks like his ankle's been trod on there as he goes down, and that is another free kick. So it looks like Connor's days are done. Knowles is back on the field as Tony sends this one into the box. Shane can't get onto the end of it, and in the end it goes out for a goal kick. From the goal kick, it's put across goal over to that far side where the 17 is. Poor old Connor hobbles back round to this side. Hopefully he'll be all right. As the ball's played up towards the number 9, Luke wins it. And number 9's not happy with the challenge as he squares up to him. Ref tries to intervene and split them up, but then number 7 gets involved and gives Luke a bit of a shove. And then eventually number 9 escapes from being held back as he managed to get around to, square up to Luke and do nothing. I mean, I've said it before, when you're being held back, you're the hardest man in the world, but when you're squaring up face to face with someone, nothing happens. Number 18 seems pretty embarrassed by his team as well here. And then you've got number 9 acting like a bit of a baby, especially with shorts like that. It looks like he's wearing a set of nappies. You know what? I think it's time for a change. Eventually we can get going again. Ref drops the ball. Number 10 plays it back to Sean. Thank you very much. From there, Sean sends it up the field, and on the end of that one is Kieran to nod it on for Nick. Looks to be in on goal here, but number 17 does well to get back. Looks to have lost control of it, but Lewis plays it across to Knowlesy, who hits it. It's a great save from the keeper, who sends it over the bar to deny Knowlesy there. And it's Knowlesy that steps up to take the corner as well as he sends it into the box. On the end of this one is Nick with the head, but that loops up and straight into the keeper's arms. Here's our opponents now playing it forward, looking to get back into this, but it's great work from Knowlesy to win it back. Luke picks up the loose ball and plays it up towards Nick. He's put in the number 17 under pressure and wins it back here. We've got ourselves a 2-on-2 situation as Nick makes his way into the box. He's going for it himself. The keeper makes a save, but palms it into the path of Lewis. And oh my God, I don't believe it, but he's only gone and got a double hat-trick. 6 goals for Lewis today.
Fucking brilliant.
I've said it once and I'll say it again and again and again. It's all about the high pressure game. Making your opponent do things they don't want to do. Making them panic, and Nick's done it perfectly here. I just hope we can continue these tactics for the rest of the season because they're so effective. As you can see, they get you into these sort of positions. Nick actually tried to tuck that one away, but the keeper was equal to it. But yeah, you've seen it. Right place, right time as far as Lewis was concerned for the 6th time in this game. And our opponents have got a little bit to do now as they kick off. We're getting possession back very quickly there as Knowlesy looks to put it forward to Kieran. Loses out to number 8. 7 gives it back to him. Sticks a leg out on Luke, there, and he falls into the number 7. Bit of afters between the two of them. Luke's not really interested at this point. Number 7 is acting like a baby, except he hasn't got nappies on. And as always, it just fizzles out, and we get the free kick as well for the earlier challenge on Luke. And that free kick is taken by Shane out to this near side where Lee is. He gets it under control and plays it inside to Lewis. He goes shoulder to shoulder with the number 8. Close your legs. Whoops. And Knowles is loving life right now, I tell you. Lewis then plays it back to Rich, who sticks it inside to Shane, but he loses out to the number 7, who takes it past Luke as well. Luke's up and plays a ball over the top towards the number 9. He does manage to get a touch on it, but that bounces straight through to Sean. It seems like we've taken our foot off the gas a little, as they're allowed to play passes forward and get them under control as well, just like this one here. Number 10 looking up and putting it over the top towards the number 9 here, who this time gets it under control and pokes it past Sean. I'm sure it's a good goal, but this lad's decided to stand in the way, so you've missed that one, I'm afraid. Sorry. Is the comeback on? I don't know, but let's kick off. Well, they're certainly giving it a go with long ball tactics, as this one's over the top towards the number 11, but his touch is heavy and that goes straight through to Sean. Here they come again, another ball over the top, this time for the number 9, who puts a dangerous ball across into the box. Number 10 looks to get onto it, but Tony's there with a clean challenge, and that goes out for the corner. Here comes that corner taken by the 18, put onto the edge for the number 8, and here's Nick putting the pressure under once again as he wins it back and makes his way forward. He has a little look up here and switches play over to the other side for Lee. And it's a lovely touch from him to bring that down here as we're on the counter, and he completely bombs forward, just shows how quick he can be. Speeds past the number 5 as he puts that into the box for Lewis, hits it, but the keeper makes the save, denies him for the 7th. Would have loved to have seen that go in from one end of the pitch to the other. We've got ourselves a corner. As Nosey steps up to take this one, it's sent into the box. Keeper comes out and gets a hand to it as it rolls out for a throw on the far side. That throw is taken by Tony into Lewis, who's got time to put this into the box, and he does so, but that is straight into the keeper's arms. Here's Nosey now over that far side, thinking it forward for Lewis, who knocks it back for Nick as he makes his way over the halfway line. He's got a crowd of blue and white shirts around him as he plays it into Lewis. He gets beyond the number 3, makes his way into the box, hits it.
No, why? Fucking brilliant.
The words one, man and team are being batted around at the moment by our opponents, and I can see why, because Lewis has scored all 7 goals so far. But as far as I can see, it was only this one and his hat-trick goal which were a little bit of individual brilliance. Other than that, they've all been tap-ins. Not to take anything away from Lewis, he's been fantastic today, but there's been a team behind him supplying him those balls. But if you do want to go down the one-man team route, it is Flitch United Academy 4, Lewis 7. And kick-off is Flitch now with a throw over the far side from 17 into 10. Back to the number 17, who plays it down the line to 10, flicks it up, looks to get beyond Nosey, which he does, puts a good ball into the box as well. In fact, he's brought down on the edge lovely by the number 9, who hits it with the left, blocked by Lee, into the number 3 as he looks to go around Lee, puts it in, and Lee does well to stick a foot in, and that goes out for the corner. Corner sent into the box by the 18, 17, free header there, but Nosey's on the line to deny it, and Sean's there with a follow-up to catch. And here is Sean with a Route 1 clearance up the field, not that far though, Andrew. It's up towards Nick. He's got number 5 on his case. He needs a little bit of help. He's got Nosey in support as he makes his way into the box here. He hits it with the left. Keeper makes the save to send it round the post. It's worth pointing out, despite letting 7 in today, this keeper's done all right. Is Lewis now taking the corner short on this near side, down to Lee here. He's looking for some bodies in the middle, but he's opted to go back to Lewis. Lee then makes a little run into the box and picks that up from Lewis as he puts it across to Nosey. He takes a touch, hits it with the left, and he's only gone and made it 8. No longer a one-man team, are we? That's Flitch United Academy 4, Palmer's FC 8. I've always loved the left foot peg of Nosey, especially when you see it from behind here. Takes that little touch, opens up and hits it. No curl, just pure straight into the back of the net. Lovely little goal. Can't believe we're saying this again, but kick-off and time. Yep, that happened. Flitch United Academy 4, Palmer's FC 8. And don't get me wrong, this is a very good side we've just beaten. They definitely beat most teams in our league. So hopefully that's an indicator as to where we're going to be trying to place ourselves this year, especially after last season. We've still got so many talented players that didn't actually make the trip either, so squad depth is definitely a thing. But anyway, thanks to Flitch United for having us. Good luck to them for the rest of their season. Be sure to head over to Kit Locker on Twitter to vote for your Kit Locker man of the match. But until then, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to give this video a share. Let everybody know that Sunday League football is back, and I'll catch you on Wednesday for the reserves extra, and of course on Thursday for their first ever game. Do not miss it, and we'll see you in the next one.